The first pick of the third round. Monday.
Wait. We're supposed to be doing a draft pick here. The Beast Incarnate is here on Raw. Pierce's pleas have fallen on deaf ears because, let's be honest, all Brock Lesnar does is whatever the hell Brock Lesnar wants to do.
Fort Worth, Texas. How does it feel to be looking at the only real cowboy in the state?
Brock, seriously, Brock, we cannot do this tonight. I've asked respectfully. We have business to discuss tonight. Draft business trumps everything. I need you to leave the ring, Brock, please. And if you won't leave, my gentleman will help you leave. With all due respect, please.
With all due respect, it's gonna take a hell of a lot more men than that.
Wrestling has many loyal fans.
Cody Rhodes from behind just dropped the Beast. The American Nightmare just knocked down the Beast Incarnate before being swarmed by WWE security.
Smothered and dragged back by security once more.
Cody will not be denied, flailing wildly, trying to free himself from the grip of security. Look how calm Brock Lesnar is in the heat of the moment. The most decorated combat athlete in history. But Cody Rhodes is irate. Rhodes wants Lesnar.